Welcome to Algorithms course at Riga Technical University, DIP321. I am Valdis Saulespurens and I will be your instructor in this course. I've been teaching this course for about 5 years. I've been programming professionally for over 30 years. So I have a little bit of experience which I hope to share with you. So in this course we will be learning the what, how to specify algorithms, how, the why do we solve these problems with algorithms, and also most importantly how fast, meaning we will analyze the running time of algorithms. Alright, thank you very much, and I will show you some more instructions. So let's assume we all have access to Ortus, to our course, DIP321, and let's start with the most important thing that everybody wants to know as far as students are concerned, of course, is grade calculation. So in this course 30% of your grade will be the weekly quizzes. There will be no quiz for the first week, there will be only a survey, and they are very easy. If you are not half asleep, you should be able to complete them, again maybe even with some randomness thrown in. Now there will be a midterm programming assignment, about 30% of the grade. This you should do alone by yourself, allowing any type of tooling, assuming any type of language, any type of normal programming language, right? There will be some test data to be processed. If you use any sort of assistance, like such as AI assistance, I do need to know the exact model and the provider and the prompts used again. So in this midterm assignment, it's very important that you comment your chain of thought, so to say. Now, there will be also a final group project, 40% of the grade. You could do this solo or up to 3 persons together. And again, same rule applies. You need to document everything you do. So the more comments, the better. You know, don't comment print, but pretty much most functions should be well commented. Now, if for some reason you want to raise your grade to 11, but you probably can't get 11, not in this class, but you can get 10. So you can raise your grade by 1 point by submitting a 750-word essay or a presentation on some algorithm not covered in the class. I don't mention here, not something I covered, not basically about something I don't talk in the class. Right? It could be some graph algorithm, could be some search algorithm, some sorting algorithm, pretty much anything actually. It's pretty open-ended. Right? So again, of course, mention source of code. Right? Again, provide some citations. Now, so that's grading. Right? So exam, there will be an automatic grade offer, assuming you submit the final group. At least one of these assignments are submitted. There will be a grade offer, so most likely you will not need to take an exam. Again, in some rare exceptions, if you have almost nothing or you have some, you want to do something extra, but most likely you won't need an exam. All right, now let's go to the rest of the course information. Now there is a course code repository. This is outside the class, of course. You can it's open to everyone, right? Free open to fork it or clone it. Yeah, right. It's mostly written in Python. This will be using mostly Python because Python is good for pseudocode, basically. But of course, again, like I mentioned, you are free to use any normal programming language in this class. I know some of you come from different backgrounds. I know I usually see lots of C# students for some reason in this class, this particular class. That's completely fine. All right. So lectures will be recorded. And in order to get access to the lectures, you should go to this site and apply for this particular themes. This assumes you have an RTU, Riga Technical University login, a student login, right? And then basically you'll apply and I will accept you when I start the class. And again, the class will usually start around 5 o'clock because due to the scheduling conflict this spring, not 16:30 as written. So 5 o'clock usually. All right, and we'll go around 6:15. I would actually like to go longer. So again, your time permitting. Now, okay, so this is that you should go to this link or either this link, same link actually underneath. Now let's talk a little bit about learning resources. The main book for this class is Algorithms book by Jeff Erickson. Why? Because it's a good book, but also an important concern for students and for everyone is it's free. It's freely available, right? You go there, you can download it by chapters or separately, right? Pretty nice, actually. Again, pretty recent also, but as far as algorithms go, most of the crucial algorithms, of course, go quite a bit back, right? You can also, of course, buy it to support the author on Amazon as well. Now, there's also some link to free resources. We'll use some visualization tools. I like this book as Python algorithms book. This is quite good actually. But as far as if you want the most authoritative book, this is the book. This actually link is actually not the best link. I need to update this. This is the old version. This is the 3rd edition. There is a new version, 4th edition. Actually, this one, right? Unfortunately, the bad news, it is quite expensive, at least on Amazon, right? So you have some sort of excess, right? I don't know if our library has a couple of copies of this book, right? But this is not going to be our main book, so don't worry about if you don't have access to it, right? Lots of material. I will be using some of the material from the book, at least as ideas, right? There are also 2 other good authors, Sedgwick, right? Again, not very cheap, right? Again, that's the bad side. And also, finally, we have Skin also, right? And there are other books, of course. Again, if you're not sure, come up to me in the class, after class, and I will tell you if this book is decent, you know, and maybe we'll find some new gems, maybe something good, right? So, again, not inexpensive. Now, what else do we need in this class? Let's see here, right? This is actually now on the book. This is a playlist, which is actually you are probably watching this from this playlist, of course, already, right? So at the moment there's no videos, but of course there should be videos after I add this video. For first day, right? I would like you to take a survey of your current knowledge, right? So it's not a quiz. Quiz will be next week when we do the recursion, but maybe just a little bit talk about your background, because it's interesting every year the different backgrounds you students, everyone has in this class. So quite good to see. So that also helps me tailor the course maybe a little bit, maybe do a little more advanced, maybe it'll go a little slower, depends on the current knowledge of everyone has. Now, again, there's a link to the Colab that you'll be using in the class. Again, if you're handy with Visual Studio Code or any of your IDEs, you have Python installed, you have Git installed, you can clone this notebook already using the course repository, or if you have a Gmail account, of course, you'll be able to follow it live in the class this year. So, again, so a Google account is helpful if you have it, right? Most people do. And so that pretty much is it. So I will see you in the class and we'll start learning about algorithms in this first lecture. See you shortly.